so we are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook, and we are also, we have a recording for Vimeo. So if your school can't access YouTube or Facebook, then we also have Vimeo recordings available. Do get in touch. Okay, so this is Active Schools Week. I absolutely adore Active Schools Week. On every other normal year, I would be going around the schools doing my Brain Grooves programming and having lots of fun with all the students. So this is my next best that I can do. Now I am lucky enough that I'm getting back doing outdoor classes again this week. So very, very pleased about that. So what is Brain Grooves? Brain Grooves fuses three areas: dance, brain activation, and wellness. So when your body moves, your brain grooves. And for me, I can't think of a more fun way to get my body moving and my brain grooving. So I'm Zoe Patterson, this is F.Y.I Dance Club, and I'm down in the beautiful Spotlight Studios in Wicklow Town today, ready to do some brain grooves with you. Now, step number one, let me just check I have my water. So the first thing you want to do, everybody, is you want to get a drink of water, because even a drop in 1% of hydration levels can affect your cognitive function. So we want to make sure that you've got the sharpest mind possible going throughout your day. So especially when you're doing lots of learning, you're using up a lot of hydration, so you want to make sure that you're drinking that water. So now don't go overboard. I know when people hear this, they go, oh, I drank 4 liters yesterday. You just want to keep it nice and balanced. You want to keep the drink going consistent throughout the day. You don't want to then flush out nutrients out of your body, but you don't want to get to the point of thirsty, because that's usually too far. Quite often when I'm teaching, if I find that my sentences don't run smoothly into each other, or I start to forget people's names, I know I'm a little bit low on water, and I take a drink. So everybody get a drink now if you can. If not, do it after class. I'm going to need that throughout the class now. Okay, next thing what we're going to do is we're just going to focus ourselves. So to be a good learner, you need to have plenty of focus. And quite often when we get dancing, we get really excited, and it can make us get a little bit scattered in our brains, so we want to calm that down. Okay, so I've got a simple balance test, because the more balanced you are, the better you are at focusing. And if you can focus on something, especially for long periods of time, then you can learn it. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to stand on one foot. We're going to breathe in through our nose. Bring your arms all the way up, and then as you slowly breathe out, keep the leg there. Now, if you're wobbling or if you're falling over, that's absolutely fine. I practice this every day to keep myself nice and balanced, so you can practice this too. Breathing in again, and then the leg can come down on this breath. Okay, on the other side. Let's see if the other side's just as strong. Ready? Breathe in. Hold it there and breathe out. Breathe in again. And of course, you can do it whatever breath that you need as well. Well done. Okay, shake it out. All right, so if you're watching this live or if you're watching a replay, do type in where you're watching from, and I can totally give you a shout out. So we are doing this at 11:30 again tomorrow, and again on Thursday. So if you want your school to have a shout out, please stick it either into the Facebook chat or into the YouTube chat, and I will check it later. Okay, we're going to go into the warm-up. Now, this is called the Brainy Warm-Up. I don't have time today to go through every little bit, but I am introducing the Brainy Warm-Up in my September videos over on patreon.com/Zoe Patterson. So if you want to know more about the Brainy Warm-Up, do check us out then. Once you have a membership, I'll be supplying you with classes on a regular basis. So essentially, all you need to know at this point is that the Brainy Warm-Up crosses the midline of the body. So all I need you to remember is that the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. So when we cross from one side to the other, this is our first move, then what we're doing is we're sending messages backwards and across each side of the corpus callosum, and that makes your brain super speedy. Okay, so you want a super speedy brain, then do all the cross-lateral movements. All right, so the next cross-lateral movement we're going to do is you're going to hold onto your elbow. Now, you want to be super strong in this one. You don't want to be really close into your body. You want to hold it as strong as possible, because you're giving a message to your brain that you're super strong. Again, more on this when we have another time. Okay, back into balancing again. Okay, one of the greatest things you can do for your brain is the cross crawl. So hold your right hand up, balance on one leg, and bring it across to the left. Okay, breathe. Be steady. Super. Okay, change to the other side and crossing over. Okay, hold it there and breathe. Okay, then we're going to pick up the beat. So when we have the music on next, we're going to be going right to left and left to right. So if there's anybody in your class who's a little bit what we call homolaterally bound, if the teacher can give them a little bit of a hand to just cross over, that will do such wonders for wonders for speeding up the function of the brain. Okay, now are you ready? We're going to waken up those hamstrings. So we want to stretch up our right hand. We're going to take that right hand as far as you can go. Really stretch outside your comfort zone, really a little bit further. And then you're going to fold over to the left foot. Again, another cross lateral move. And then on the other side, you're going to reach up and across. Now, if you're not used to doing this, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. You might even feel a little bit silly. I personally love stretching because whenever I stretch, I feel so amazing and big and stretchy. So what I want you to do is I want you to really, really stretch outside your comfort zone. And even if it's something you don't want to do and it feels uncomfortable, it's really good for you because this is how you grow. And if you have all those wonderful dreams that you have of your life, then you're going to have to get outside your comfort zone. So this is a great time to practice getting outside your comfort zone. So really stretch up. And then this one is just really to stretch out those legs to release the tension. Okay. So then we're going to go into our cross points, and remember this because we're going to use this later on in class. So these are called cross points, and then we're going to squat. So feet apart, you're going to squat down with the roly-poly arms. Now not wet fish, you want to have strong arm fists. Down as low as you can go, but not past the knees. All the way back up, and then you're going to take it into what I call a bow and arrow. No dabbing, please, no dabbing. And roly-poly down again. All the way up, strong, sharp arms. So you really want to put the strength in your body here because the stronger you feel you're moving, it sends signals to your brain that you are super strong, and then your brain believes it, and then you become super strong. So it's a little bit of a play on how to work and operate your brain. Okay, at the very end, we're going to do the pose of happiness. So stretch your arms out. I know all my students love the pose of happiness. Scoop up all the happiness you can find, stretch it up, and have a big smile. Smiling is important. It sends chemicals to your brains that makes you think you're happy, and then you become happy. So scoop again and smile. Breathe in and out. Now, that is loads to remember. Don't worry, I'm going to do it with you. But because they're only 30-minute classes, I want to cram in as much as possible. But the good news is, if you come back again tomorrow, you'll remember the moves a bit better. And then on Thursday, you will literally be flying it. Okay, so who's ready for some music? Let me see. Good morning. Hello, Helena. Hello, Vicky. Very great to have you here. So, thumbs up. Are we ready for some music? I'm going to see loads of thumbs up coming on the screen now. And let's get started. Okay. And action. Play. No music. Yes, music. There we go. Okay. Nice and loud. All right, breathe in, everybody. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, arm stretch. Hug and wrap. Other side. Hug and wrap. Other side. This is your practice. We're going to see if we can go super fast. 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow it down. Round. Okay, next move. Elbows. Elbows. Keep them up nice and high. And right, left. Ready? Okay, let's go balance. Right hand to the left. Hold it there, breathe. Change sides. Left hand to the right. Breathe. Now ready on the beat. Right to left. And right to left and left to right. Okay, big stretch up. Now ready, reach for that toe. You can bend your knees, but definitely touch your toes. Other side. And down. Here we go on the beat. Reach and down. Reach and down. Reach and down. Reach. Will we go a little faster? Here we go. And reach, cross, reach, cross, reach, cross. How high can you go? Reach, cross. Ready? Into cross points. Last one. And cross. So just crossing one leg over the other. Cross it. 5, 6, 7. Slow it down. So out, cross, out, cross, out, cross. Speed it up. Next move is the squat. Are you ready? Feet apart. Here we go. Down, up, down, and up, down, and up, down. Will we go a little faster? Here we go. Down, up, and again. Last two. Last one into the pose of happiness and scoop. All right, big smile. Breathe in. And arms down. Bull box. Okay, so let me pause up that music there for you guys. Everything's being slow today. Okay, so hopefully you could hear the music all right. I wasn't too convinced that that music was loud enough, but we'll see if we can give you a little bit louder on that. Okay, next. The next stage of class is normally the brain sequence. Now with the brain sequence, it takes a little bit more of going into depth about the brain sequence, so I just thought I would do a brain booster today instead. So you can get the brain sequences, they'll be part of the online program coming soon, and the one that's already, there's already brain sequence 1 available on the first set of the membership, the Brain Groups membership over on patreon.com. So the brain booster today is something you know very, very well, and it's called hopscotch. Now, I'm sure you're all doing hopscotch right now going, you know exactly what it is, but the thing I'm really focused on is the right and left side of the brain. So that means that when you jump out to 2 feet and you jump in, you'll have a dominant foot, but what we want you to have is not a dominant foot or arm. So I know you might write with your right hand or write with your left hand, but the thing about dance is we have to get equally good at everything on both sides. And I think this is so important to make sure we don't specialize on one particular area of our brain. So we don't specialize too much on creativity and not too much on the logical linear. But the whole idea is to do whole brain learning, so bring it all together. So what I want you to do is we're going to start off with the jump out to second. This is called second in dance. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to jump into the center on your right foot. So jump in on your right. Now, from there, I want you to jump out to second again. Now, this is a tough move because you're jumping from 1 foot to 2 feet, from 2 feet to 1 foot. Okay, so that in itself can be a challenge for some people. So 1 foot to 2 feet, and now the second time you're going to jump your left leg into the center. Left. Now, this is fine when we're going slow, so do it with me. Out 2 feet, in on the right, out 2 feet, in on the left, out 2 feet, in on the right, out 2 feet, in on the left. So quite normally when I do that, people are fine. It's when we start to speed it up, that, or when people get distracted, that they end up just going on to the one leg again. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to break it down into 3 different challenges. The first one is step to second, step in the right, and lift the left. Okay, did you get that? And on the other side, step to second, left foot in, lift the right. Ready, and step to second, right, in, lift, left. Step to second, left, in, lift, right. Step to second, and right, lift. Step to second, left, in, lift. Okay, so that's phase 1. Phase 2 is jump out to second. Jump it out, step in, and lift. jump it out, step in and lift. Jump it out, step in and lift. Jump it out, step in and lift. Okay, and then the third one is jump it out and jump it in, just like we just practiced. Jump it out and jump it in. So we're going to see if we can try all three phases with music to keep that rhythmical beat. And the great thing about doing things to music is when you're doing anything that's rhythmical, it calms the central nervous system. So just like your heartbeat is a rhythm, when we move in rhythm, can really calm us down, center us, and ground us. So it's so super to work with music this way. Okay, let's see if we can do this with the music. Let's see if the music's going to be better for us with this one. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Ready, 6, 7. So we're going to step it out, in, and lift. Step it out, in, and lift. Here we go. Step it out, in, and lift. Step it out, in, and lift. Speed it up. Out, in, lift. Out, in, lift. Out, in, lift. Now slow it down. Step it out, in, lift. One more. Out, in, and lift. Okay, shake it out. Round 2. Are you ready? With the jump. 6, 7, 8. Jump it out. Step it in. Lift it up. Okay, ready on the other side? So we go. Jump out. Step in. Lift it up. And ready. And jump it out. Step in. Lift it up. Whoop. Here we go. Jump it out. Step in. Lift it up. Ready? Let's speed it up. Jump it out. In and lift. Jump it out. In and lift. Jump it out. In and lift. Jump it out. And in and lift. Okay, ready? Whew. Okay, phase 3. All jumping, all hopping. Bounce your knees with the beat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump out. Right foot. Out. Left foot. Out, right foot, out, left foot, speed it up, and out, left, out, right, out, left, out. Oh, we're getting very fit. Out, right, want to go faster? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Okay, from the top, here we go. Ready, let's step it out, in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now first jump. Jump out, right in, jump out, left in, jump out, right in. Now ready, back with the step. So ready, jump it out, step it in, jump out. I missed one. Step it in, jump out, step it in, jump out. Okay. All right, Boonabos, I am getting so warm. Whew. Okay, so if you've got some classroom windows, you might want to open them now. All right, I'm going to have a drink of water, so you do the same also. And now we're going to go into what we call foundation steps. Now, if it helps to think of what foundation steps are, it's like if you're building a house, you lay the foundation first. So I have a playlist over on YouTube called 28 Moves in 28 Days, where I challenged myself to list a different move each day for 28 moves. Now, if you're on the Patreon membership, then this playlist is already in your library. And this is a great way of learning some foundations if you want to make up your own dances, make up your own, I don't know, fitness routines using dance moves, or if you just want some ideas on how you can challenge yourself while you're moving. So 28 moves in 28 days, or on the Patreon it's just called 28 moves. So think of it like the alphabet for making dances. Okay, so today the first of our moves we're going to take is the 2-step. So this just goes step and join, step and join. This is a super starter step because it just gets you into the beat and gets you moving your body. It's not too scary, not too complicated, but I do like to see those feet being lifted. Step, lift, rather than just being dragged together like this. I hope you can see the difference. So you want to put some energy in it. I was reading there recently that there's a saying that the best thing you can do for your memory is engage in anaerobic exercise. So that's anything to get your heart rate going. So when we're dancing, our heart rate is getting faster, which is pumping more blood around your body, more oxygen, which is better for your brain. So that's a super awesome tip. So your two-step is your first one. Now, the second move we're going to take today, we've already done it in the warm-up. It's called the cross step. It goes step, cross, step, cross. So do you remember why crossing the midline was so important? Get the right and left side of the brain communicating. So I don't know if you can see this diagram here. Your left brain and right brain have different functions. So when they're communicating, when they're talking to each other really, really well, it makes your brain just function a lot faster. So it means it'll help you solve your problems quicker, learn quicker, and even create quicker as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, so you're going crossing over, crossing over, crossing over, and crossing over. Brilliant. So when we're crossing over, we're going to see if we can challenge our arms. So when your legs are apart, your arms are crossed. When your legs are crossed, your arms are apart. So cross and up and cross and up, cross and up and cross and up. Super. Okay, so that's our cross step. So are you ready? We'll go for two-step. Ready and two-step, two-step, two-step. 5 more minutes. Yeah. Two-step, 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 then cross it over, cross and cross and cross and cross, crossing over. And even if you can't get the arms yet, just do the legs. Okay, next one is a slide, which is a big two-step. A slide and join, and then a slide and join, a slide and join, and a slide and join. Now, just to add in a few little extra things, we're going to add in claps. And so when you do your slide, you might go slide and clap, clap, slide and clap, clap. Okay, so what we're going to do for the next couple of days is we're going to add these together and create a little combination. So let's get practicing moving them to music now. Oh my goodness, only a few minutes left. All right, here we go. So take a breath in, everybody. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, you ready to start with the two-step? Slow first. Ready, and step, join, step, join, step, join, step, join, step, join, step, join. Ready? Let's speed it up. Back. Slow it down. Step, join, step, join. Good. Okay, let's move on to our next one, the cross step. Ready? Step, cross in front. Stay on your toes so it's nice and light. Add in the arms if you can. Good. Do you want to try it faster? So when it goes faster, you have to make it smaller. And cross, and cross, and cross. Slow it down again. Ready? Use those arms. Now maybe not even with the arms, just the legs. Work on the arms later. Okay, let's move on to our next move. Ready for the slide. Slide, bounce, and we can add our claps in. Slide, add 2 claps. Slide, and slide, and clap. Ready, and boom, boom. You don't even have to use those arms, you can just slide. Now slow it down. Slide, clap, slide, clap, slide, clap. Okay, Can you remember what the first move is? Can you move at the same time and think back? What was the first move? It was the two-step, two-step, two. Good. Ready? Slow it down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Speed it up. Two-step. Ready for your cross step. Step, cross, step, cross, step, cross, step, cross. Good. No arms. Now ready for your slide and slide. And if you're with your class, this will sound great if everybody's clapping on beat. All right, well done. Breathe it in and in. Shake it out. Wow. Okay, so we are just at time. So what I would love to do is I'd love to just finish with a little cool down, because all those happy feelings that you've been lifting up through the dancing, we want to then calm them down, especially if you're going back into learning or sitting, or maybe you just want to go out to break time and not run around like crazy people. So we take all that energy and we contain it so that we can sustain it. Contain it to sustain it for the whole day. Okay, so follow me. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. You breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your toes. You can bend your knees here and then just roll up super slow. Roll the shoulders once and twice. And again, breathe in through your nose. Breathe all the way out your toes. And roll up very slow. Slow as a slap. One more. You're going to breathe in through your nose. You're going to catch your elbows and breathe all the way out your toes. And stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hands and roll up nice and slow. Okay, lift your shoulders once, lift your shoulders twice, and come back to the front. Okay, give yourselves a big Bula Boss. So that was your first Brain Grooves class in a nutshell. So go over those moves as often as you can, and then if you come back tomorrow at 11:30, we're going to put them into a little bit of a combo. I'll give you another brain booster, and we'll do the Brainy Warm-Up again, and then I will, hey Sophie dog, and then I will give you a routine as well. So I hope you have a wonderful Active Schools week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Okay, so don't forget to put your school in so I can give you a shout out, and I hope to see you guys. And if you do need the Vimeo recording, then get in touch. Okay guys, I'll say bye-bye.